Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of, well, why they call me Lucky Lucas. This time I'm just going to show you guys a couple games. For the most part, we're going to be listening to music and just watching games. So I'll stop every now and then to make comments or give some afterthoughts, but here is game number one. So, got Rotom here. I trick because I kind of expected him to switch out, but he didn't. Stays in. There's really no need for me to do anything but Volt Switch. Yep. I've had a lot of situations where I've been in against a Corviknight with my Conch, and they have a Dragapult on the team, and then I kind of just, it kind of comes down to, do I Earthquake or do I Drain Punch? On this particular set, I had Brutal Swing because I wanted to hit both. Yeah, it kind of an interesting tech, but not super useful. This game's gonna go really fast from here, just so you guys know. I see he's got a Swords Dancing Rhyperior. I don't think Rhyperior is that good in this generation. I don't know, some people swear by it, but nice Earthquake, real agency prediction right there. I really don't know what that was about, but here comes the Lucky Lucas right here. The agency special. You guys want to guess how many I get in a row? Yeah, only 2. Well, wait, there's more, right? Oh no, never mind, I didn't get a flinch there. Did get the only 2 hit on Rock Blast. And then a critical hit on the end. Really nice. Was that a swag critical hit, or did it matter? Probably didn't matter. Maybe it mattered, actually. Possibly mattered. Just really funny. He quits after that. Depending on his Centiskorch set, he may have still been able to pull this game back if I misplayed really bad, but like, I basically sacked my... I didn't even sack my Corviknight, I just gave him a lot of damage on my Corviknight to get rid of his one offensive threat that he has left. So, we take those. Next game, I guess we'll look from my opponent's perspective. Or no, we can switch sides, why not? You see, you never know what to do in this situation. I was thinking about Earthquaking there, and didn't go through for me. As you'll see, I'm using 2 different teams in this live. This second team is courtesy of a man from the Deoxys Normal house. Go Normals, of course. I think we're still in World Cup, even though it's been over a week, because I'm calling out Dio Attack. They don't know how to schedule, so yeah. Obviously, I was running Scarfy Drake in there. He really just sacked this X-Hero to it. I guess there were worse ways to sack. But so I make this prediction right. I go to Sylveon. And then I make another aggressive play, hoping he would switch out immediately, but he didn't. He kind of just went to Sylveon. So we taunt him up. I get that play right. And it's two Sylveon versus each other. Yeah, I'm not in a good spot here. So I decided to Will-O-Wisp the Sylveon so that it doesn't get Leftovers recovery. And then I taunt it here so that it can't Wish and Calm Mind immediately. I was not in a good spot. Definitely not in a good spot. But fortunately, I guess, I'm running the same set as him. So, I'm not gonna auto lose. And because you know it's this video and I'm playing, you know what's gonna happen. Let's skip through some turns here. Because we're just gonna go back and forth until we get to +6 each. I got some Xenoblade music playing. I hope you guys are excited for the Xenoblade Definitive like I am. I love Xenoblade. Xenoblade 2 is probably my favorite game on the Switch right now, including games like Smash Brothers, Breath of the Wild. I just think it's a really well-made game. And I'm so glad that Xenoblade 1's coming as well. Yep. And what would you do here if you were him? You're a conch that probably doesn't have Poison Jab. I don't know. I don't think this game was completely lost for him. He still had Corviknight. I don't think his Corviknight would have 1v1'd, but maybe he could have got me down to enough HP or something. I don't know. But I understand not wanting to play out that game. That game was kind of tough. This was my only win con because I lost too many members of my team. I can't stop him from ripping through me with, I don't know, these two guys. Sylveon's the only thing I've got for it. Jellicent's really low. I don't totally lose unless if I can take out the Sylveon in some other way, but yeah, I'm just glad that it went the way that it did. Next game. You see I lead with Rotom a lot. I feel like Rotom's a pretty safe lead, Scarf Rotom, because it outspeeds almost everything. It's the things that switch into it, or stay into it, are generally really bulky Pokemon that don't want. That really don't want any. And we're starting early with the luck. Paralyzing the Hydreigon. Oh my goodness. So he nasty plots here. I don't know what he was thinking about that. Like maybe he thought I was gonna Wish. But yeah, he just says, screw this game. I don't want to get lucked for the rest of the game. I don't know. If I was my opponent, I definitely wouldn't just quit right there. I would go to Bisharp. And then me, I don't know what his Dragapult set is. If he was a physical Dragapult, I would totally risk my Clefable and Thunder Wave. But since I don't know it, I would probably go straight to Conch to force him out. And then probably click Earthquake. If he switches in Hydreigon, that's the game. If he switches in something like Ferrothorn, I don't know. Still probably the game. He'd have to probably stay in with Bisharp and then go for an attack. But then he's risking Mach Punch. Yeah, it's a tough game here. What was my rating at this point? I don't know. I've been hovering around the 1500s, 1600s. I've been kind of in a slump recently. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. This is just what happens with Pokemon. Now this game, um, I don't think that I win this game due to luck, or at least I don't think I win this game due to a lot of luck, but it's just a really good game. Um, so I guess we'll just sit back and enjoy it. Yeah, I'm totally cool to scald this Seismitoad because it's definitely Swift Swim. As long as I keep my Seismitoad, he can't sweep me at all with any of his well, maybe Mantine, but not particularly any of his other Pokemon. That boy must have been specially defensive because holy. I actually shouldn't have protected there. Uh, would have caused his Pelipper to have to switch in without resetting up the rain. It doesn't make a big difference. Never mess with Conk. Alright, this last game, I played super bad. I'm not gonna lie. There was some hacks on both sides, and it really just made this game ridiculous at the end. But we're gonna get to the end, and I'm just gonna let it play out, and you guys just listen to the music. I wanted to see what Dragapult he was, so I was fine to just U-turn. That was kind of a bad play. Probably should have just stayed in to see what he was doing, like iron-headed him. I really don't know what he was thinking going to Flapple there, to be honest. That was a big misclick. I should have roosted. I really thought he was some sort of like spec set because of the way that he was playing this thing. I guess that was a good bait. Actually a pretty good play by him to just steal beam right there. That was big. This guy complains about the hacks there. All of that, none of that hacks matters at all. It only would. Maybe I could have switched into Conk, but I was still not confident that Conk took a hit all that well. But if I did catch his switch into Komoa with my switch to Conk, that would have been the whole game. Alright, let's pause this right here. What we're looking at right now is my Conkeldurr in versus his Sylveon. Unless I have Poison Jab, I don't think I kill this Sylveon in one hit. I don't even think I can bring it down low enough for one Moonblast from Clefable to kill it, if it's a defensive Sylveon. Now, I don't know for sure. I'll have to do the calc, and I'll show you the calc probably right around here. So, this being said, there's not a real reason for him to switch into Komoa unless that calc doesn't say what I think it says. So he switches to Komoa. And I Earthquake it. I decide to bulk up, which is actually a big choke on my part. I was kind of hoping that his body press would do like absolutely nothing, but it's Komoa, so I probably should have put some respect on its name. Definitely the play would be Mach Punch, KO the Komoa, and then get a big hit off on Sylveon with the Earthquake. So now it's a race against the clock. Note that I only have 10 more PP than him, so every paralysis is really bad for me. I love this part of the song. Just the last paralysis that he can have. At least I set myself up with a wish, right? I afforded myself one more turn. By the way, I lived on about 3 HP. Every roll went perfectly right in that struggle battle. I got the perfect number of turns for paralysis to win the game. Any more, like one more turn of paralysis in that whole stretch of 60 turns, I would have lost the game.